Okay, another big story for you we're watching. Some key developments between the U.S. and China today. President Trump and Chinese President Xi talking on the phone for the first time since Trump returned to the White House. The president saying trade talks will resume as both countries have paused massive tariffs. We're also learning more about the suspected Chinese bioterrorist who were arrested earlier this week for allegedly smuggling a potential agroterrorism weapon into the United States. One of those Chinese nationals appearing in district court today for a bond hearing after documents showed she attempted to smuggle a crop-killing pathogen into the U.S. in her boots. The hearing was adjourned without a resolution until next Friday as the suspect is seeking private counsel. She will remain in custody until then. So let's dive into all of this with senior fellow at the Hudson Institute, Michael Sobolik. Michael, thanks for being with us here today. Some of the
Thanks for having me.
Details coming out about this fungus that was going to be brought in to be studied that had a potential terrible effect on not just crops, but humans here in America. It's eye-opening about what's going on. This person was a self-avowed member of the CCP.
This is what the Chinese Communist Party does. They're out to kill Americans. Think about it. They're doing this they did it with COVID, when they didn't control the spread of the virus, and then it came over here and it killed Americans. They're doing it deliberately with fentanyl precursors that they've been exporting to America's neighbors for years. So it's no surprise at all that they're into agri-terrorism within our own borders. And think about it, too. Like, they're doing this to us, and they leverage other apps like TikTok, digital fentanyl that targets the mind instead of the body. It's past time that we say enough is enough. We cannot allow the Chinese Communist Party to exploit the openness and the freedoms that we have in America like this.
Well, what does that mean, Michael? What does that mean it's past time to say enough is enough? What do you do?
It starts, I think, with the mentality. Like, for a long time, the Chinese Communist Party has been waging a Cold War against Americans because they want to destroy our democracy. They want to weaken us because they want to be the most powerful country in the world and make the whole world safe for tyranny and unsafe for freedom. So it starts with recognizing that that's what they're after, and we can't cooperate and compete with them at the same time like Joe Biden tried to do. And this is where I think Donald Trump is doing a lot of great things on China, but he could fall into a trap with these trade talks with Xi Jinping. Winning a trade war is great, but winning the Cold War is what really matters. And we can't get sucked into diplomacy that distracts us from doing what we need to do to protect ourselves and to hamstring an enemy.
All right. Michael, thank you for being with us here today. Hey, it's Will Cain. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Cain podcast for full episodes right now.